Welcome to the ultimate cozy fall day vlog. If you are in the mood for some seasonal baking, movies, music, decorating, some book shopping, and just all around like warm vibes, then grab yourself a cuppa and let's get into the video. I really love the idea of romanticizing the seasons, and I know that fall or autumn is one of those seasons that definitely has like a lot of nostalgia and romanticism around it. So today I decided to recruit my sister Shale to come down and help me sort of indulge in a very cozy, warm and uplifting fall day. To prepare for this experience, I got on Canva and I made myself an autumn bucket list and planner. I had already made one for summer and winter, but I hadn't had a chance yet to sort of incorporate those. So they will definitely be happening as like a very cozy vlog later on in the year. And part of that was coming up with some bucket list ideas and making my own bucket list. So some of the things that I put on my fall bucket list that I want to try and achieve today or in the next couple of days include having a simmer pot for some lovely fall scents, baking a pumpkin pie, making a pumpkin spice latte, having a fall table decor scape, taking cozy fall photos, watch an autumn movie, make an autumn playlist, go to a bookstore, read an autumn book, create a seasonal laptop background, autumn deep clean, and a bonfire at my parents' house. And then I also, in my bucket list and planner, like had some other ideas. Obviously the seasons are different depending on which hemisphere you live in, and I wanted to create like a bucket list just overview that would be relevant no matter which hemisphere. So in addition to the ones that are on my list, some other things that I think are very autumn inspired include go antiquing, plant spring bulbs, go to a football game, buy cozy socks and pajamas, go apple picking, buy a fall scented candle, drive through the woods, make soup, thrift a sweater, leaf painting, visit a farm, dry florals, and make a fort. So I may or may not get into some of those other ones as well. As part of my little fall bucket list planner, I've also listed different autumn movies to watch and autumn books to read. So we'll see if we can get into some of those to really create those cozy fall vibes. I've also already made my autumn playlist on Spotify so that I can tap into that today to create the little bit of atmosphere while we're doing some baking. And I also went on to my Pinterest and I made a new board called like seasonal, and I started pinning different like really fun autumn inspired pictures so that I can use those later on the Savo to make my laptop a background. So I've already set the foundation for a few different things today, but I really just want today to be about indulging in all those like fun and cozy seasonal things. A warm chunky sweater is definitely a must for some fall style for today, and these socks are definitely way more Christmas as opposed to autumn, but cozy socks are also necessary.
Just where it was needed, gleaming black as night, cloistered in injustice, dead in the eye of time. Nobody is losing, faces merchant change, but your face remains the same. Swallows will be here by dawn. When we're finally sober, they'll be gone.
Alrighty, Shale has just arrived and she's unpacking some supplies in the kitchen. The first thing that we're going to do on our autumn themed day is make a pumpkin pie. We're going to start prepping it now. She's gonna start prepping it now while I feed Hunter. He just woke up, and then we'll take like a little bit of a break to head into town during his wake window and visit a bookstore. Crossing 2 things off the bucket list already.
Just what it was needed. Clean in the blackest night. Cloistered in injustice dead. And in the eyes of time, nobody is losing. The sparrows will be here by dawn. When we find this over, they'll be gone. The trees will bloom and ice will melt. We'll always remember how.
We just got into town. We're gonna head down to the bookshop first and then probably make our way to Kmart to have a little look-see in there at the home decor, particularly the candles. See if I can cross that, get a full candle off the bucket list as well.
I can wait no longer. The sun will rise. I'll be gone.
We just got back home and Shale is now resuming the pie duties. Australia doesn't really do seasonal decor or like things that much, so I couldn't really find any autumnal things, but it was really nice having a look through a bookshop. I've not done that in quite some time, and I did get myself a candle. I grabbed this one because I liked the colors, and it also has a wood wick as well, and I like how they sound when they crackle and burn. And this one is eucalyptus, citrus, amber and vanilla, so that will be nice to put in my little candle collection. I am going to assist in the baking duties. I think I'll also head up there and see if I can put on the simmer pot just for that beautiful fragrant aroma. And we're taking advantage of this time to get these things done while Hunter is currently napping.
Summer is ended, the leaves are turning brown. Red and yellow.
Pie is in the oven and simmer pot is simmering, so it's time to tick off another thing from the bucket list, and that is to make some pumpkin spice lattes. I bought this pumpkin spice ground coffee off Amazon. I didn't realize when I bought it that it was ground as opposed to beans, but I'll just have to sort of put it straight into my little doohickey over there, and still use it in my coffee machine to make us some yummy hot drinks.
They'll be falling down. Now, I'm not ready, not just yet. I'm not ready for autumn. Autumn comes too soon. Autumn comes too soon.
Shale is going to head off shortly, but before she leaves, we're going to go for a little stroll. The sun is out, which is lovely, but the breeze has been quite chilly, so I might need to take a jumper or definitely rug Hunter up anyway. But we're going to take advantage while the weather is quite nice, because yesterday it was proper raining.
Autumn comes too soon. Autumn comes too soon.
It is a lot later. I have had dinner, a shower, and just made myself a cuppa, and I've come in here to do some reading. I'm probably going to read a little bit of Walden, which I just started the other night. I did admittedly skip some of the first chapter, which was, I felt like a little bit irrelevant, and kind of got to the part where he's starting to build his cabin in the woods. And I definitely feel like, you know, a cabin in the woods, solitude, rings very autumnal to me. So it is fitting with that seasonal theme. It's also orange, which is also fitting with the autumn sort of color scheme, if you will. And in addition to reading that, I just want to go through and start ticking a few things off my bucket list that I was able to achieve today. However, I'm definitely going to have to carry this into tomorrow, because I wasn't able to do everything. But I did manage to make my simmer pot, baked a pumpkin pie. Well, my sister baked it. I was just the sous chef, if you will. Made a pumpkin spice latte. I've done my fall table decor. I haven't yet done my photos or my movie. I have done my playlist. I have gone to a bookstore. I've got my autumn book there ready to go as well. I'll do my laptop background tomorrow. Haven't even spoke to mum and dad about a bonfire at their house to see if that's even something that they want to do or have the need to do at the moment. And then my autumn deep clean will probably be the next video after this one. So make sure you subscribe and stay tuned for that. And then thinking about movies that I'd like to watch, I have put together a little bit of a list here as part of my full bucket list of autumn movies and autumn books, and I'm going to go through and tick off the ones that I have seen before, so I can figure out sort of something that I would like to watch. So I have seen To Kill a Mockingbird, and also Sweet Home Alabama. I've seen Ever After, Little Women, Notting Hill, Pride and Prejudice. I have not seen When Harry Met Sally or Steel Magnolias. I have seen Hocus Pocus and Gilmore Girls and Virgin River and Practical Magic. I've not seen Autumn in New York or Sleepless in Seattle. I have seen Dead Poets Society and Sleepy Hollow and Good Will Hunting, but not October Sky. Now, unfortunately, to prep for this video, I went on both Amazon Prime and Netflix to see if they had any of the 5 ones on here that I have not watched, or even some of the ones that I have watched, to see if I can rewatch them. And while Amazon Prime does have some of them, they're only rent or buy, they're not part of the Prime. So I have selected something else that's still in line with my autumn theme, but it's just not on my autumn movie list. And then autumn books to read. I have not read Anne of Green Gables, but I have read Persuasion and Little Women and Emma and The Year of Less and Jane Eyre and Catcher in the Rye and Harry Potter and The Little Book of Hooga. But I have not read Verity, The Ex-Hex, The City Baker's Guide to Country Living, The Cottagecore Autumn, Coraline, Mexican Gothic, Rebecca, The Hobbit, or A Poem for Every Autumn Day. And I might actually have a look on Amazon for some of those, because some of those kind of sound a little bit interesting, and if I read the blurb and reviews and feel like I like them, maybe they are some things that I can add to my wish list. But now that I've kind of gone through and ticked some things off, I'm going to have some of my cup of tea and do a little bit of reading.
I'll let you go, just need some time. At your own pace, you need to find your way.
Another thing ticked off my fall bucket list. Here is my aesthetic and inspiring fall themed background for my laptop vision board. I have maintained all of my sort of goals and kind of areas that I want to work on this year, but just added like a little bit more of a fall touch. So we're still looking at things like spending time in nature with family, routines, coziness, and healthy living. But I've got all of my fall colors and then two really cute kind of fall graphics as well. One that says hot chocolate, crunchy leaves, cozy knits and pumpkins, and then this one is a fall morning routine, and I really like how that ended up turning out. Here is a little autumnal outfit of the day. I'm heading up to my parents' house and then I've got a doctor's appointment, so I've just got this oversized button-up shirt with a white ribbed singlet underneath. These ripped jeans I got secondhand from my sister, and then my clogs, and then both my clogs and singlet are from Cotton On. This shirt I got from a local boutique. Let's go. I'm back home now and I didn't want to waste my simmer pot from yesterday, so I've just filled it up with some fresh water and I'm now going to put it on.
Change your mind for something that matters to me. You do not know what I have in mind. I packed our bags, we'll be on our way. The night was long as I waited without a sign. As I know what matters to you. But what do you want? What's your biggest need? Every hour we spend together, then suddenly the chances are small, just like the lottery. I still believe I'll see you again. No matter what, I got off the ground for something that...
Tonight I'm gonna have a relaxing little bath. I've got my candles set up there, and I'm also going to add the last of Robin's Relax bath salts. You can actually purchase these off her website, The Patch in Bloom, so feel free to go and check it out. I'll leave it linked down below. And I'm also going to be watching an autumn classic, Gilmore Girls.
I just hope we could stay together. We wait and see. But the
I wasn't as as successful as getting a few things ticked off the fall bucket list today as I originally had hoped, but I did manage to this morning make my laptop background, which you guys saw, so I can tick that off the list. I did also take some fall photos, but they were mostly of like my table decor and like fall kind of themed books, and I would like to get some that actually feature me in it in some like sort of seasonal type clothing. So I'm not going to officially tick that one off the list yet, but tonight I'm going to tick another one off the list, and that is an autumn movie. Now, after much scrolling on both Amazon Prime and Netflix, I have settled on Mona Lisa Smile. I have seen this movie before, but not for a very long time, so it's kind of going to be quite a refresher for me, but hopefully giving all of those autumn feels. And I'm also just boiling the jug now so I can make myself a little tea to go with my movie. Well, I managed to successfully tick a number of things off my autumn bucket list, but thank you guys so much for joining me on this cozy fall themed vlog. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe down below. I put out new videos every single week with a whole heap more seasonal themed cleaning videos coming your way in the next couple of weeks. I hope you guys all have a fantastic rest of your week, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys.